Alright, today we're reviewing a short 6-page one-shot all about animal cruelty. Isn't that right, Babs?
I'm a sheep who got polymorphed into a wizard.
You mean a wizard who got polymorphed into a sheep?
Help me, I was forced to eat grass for the last 2 years.
Welcome to SwissRPG Reviews. I'm Luke.
And I'm the Mouton. And this time we would like to review Wild Sheep Chase, a one-shot for 4th level group of 4 to 5 players. Luke, hit us with the details.
Alright, so the party's having a chill, but alas, adventurers can never rest, as there's a sheep that bursts in. The sheep conveniently carries a scroll of a modified Speak to Animal spell scroll for you to use. What does this modification do? Who knows? But when you use it, the sheep tells you that it's actually a wizard. It's been polymorphed by his own apprentice and is on the run to look for help. The sheep tries to get you into helping it with the sheer promise of wealth and power, and either have to trust the talking sheep or just help regardless of the reward. While discussing with the sheep, a thug arrives in the company of more wildlife and demands the sheep back. The thug is short-fused and attacks if he sees that the adventurers would like to help the sheep, but offers a reward if they let him take it.
You know what else is short-fused? The admin of this channel. Like, comment and subscribe to not make him enrage and polymorph us into squids for the rest of our lives.
As the party only has this sheep to go on, they might as well take this payout and not engage with the rest of the one-shot at all, which could be a bit problematic.
Isn't that every one-shot? You'd expect it to engage with the actual plot or go home and no play D&D.
Yeah, but for some reason this one struck me as having a particular potential of not engaging with the one-shot more than others would.
Yeah, just play up the desperation of the sheep then.
Yeah, but the sheep, while seeking help, is still supposed to be an arrogant and self-obsessed wizard with an inflated ego. How do you do both?
Time for a fight! If the party doesn't take the deal, the beasts swarm the location and you'll soon find out that they have been polymorphed as well.
This is where cracks start to form in a one-shot. The beginning summary mentions transformed assassins are looking to grab themselves some mutton dinner, but these are guards hired by someone to retrieve their sheep. And there are no assassins in this one-shot. It's also unclear what happens if you kill a polymorphed guard. Do they just die and stay an animal? Do they turn back into human form, still dead? Do they turn back but they're alive? If the latter is the case, you could just bonk the wizard and have him return to his true form that way. It's really unclear what the adventure intends here.
As soon as the fight is over though, you can follow the sheep to what he claims to be his former home. Even more strange beasts can be found here, as well as the mentioned apprentice. This part of the adventure allows for some investigation and planning by the party, and can extend the one-shot by quite some time. Sooner or later though, you have to confront the polymorphing wizard. Turns out he had a bit too much fun with a wand of true polymorph, and started to alter nearly all of his guards and thugs.
There's an entire zoo going on at the wizard's home. The fights in this one-shot aren't particularly challenging, but with the polymorph theme, you for once don't fight standard monsters, and the few unique stat blocks the adventure provides are really cool. Like the thug having a whirling attack that hits 2 people. The polymorphing wizard sells a few too many concentration spells, which makes it unlikely you can utilize all of them properly. Anyway, as soon as you overthrow the evil apprentice, you can finally get your hands on that wand of polymorph. Unfortunately, it's damaged by excessive use.
No way.
And only has a couple of charges left that could go wrong if used. So maybe let someone use it who knows what they're doing. There's a very thematic use of polymorph throughout the entire adventure. The final fight's against a bat polymorphed into a dragon, which is really cool if the party doesn't completely destroy the wizard before he can even get to do that.
Right. The ending can turn out a bit grim for something that sounds like a fun chase, but that's a good thing. For once you are not set up for success here, and stuff can go south. If you manage to return the sheep back to its true form is up to the party. Maybe they accidentally kill the wizard or ignore him altogether and just take over his tower. Outcome is open and you should not tinker with it. Let the players decide and feel consequences. That then concludes the adventure and the party can continue to slay the princess, save the dragon, or whatever they're up to.
Let's quickly talk about the document itself. The layout is nice, the text is dense and full of information, sadly lacks page numbers, which I would have liked, provides alternative options if the party approaches situations differently, has an overall nice presentation, and is easily implemented in any campaign. And you even get role-playing guidance for the important NPCs. Finally! not what I meant. So while the PDF is below 10 pages, it still has well done map of the tower, stat blocks, dimension role-playing helpers, and some artworks. It's visually appealing, but the story doesn't feel complete. How exactly is the sheep actually able to still have human thoughts after such a long time? Why did nobody ever question the disappearance of the former wizards or the guards? Does beasts don't take their costumes off at night and return to their families? What does the modified scroll of animal speak exactly do? Is it so anyone can use it? But later the sheep says, specifically, he searched for people with a magic spark. It feels like the adventure could have easily been made into 8 pages and answered some of these questions.
Yeah, some open questions remain as always, and magic has been altered for the sake of the story. But I'd say it's still a well-done one-shot that can work in any campaign or as a standalone.
No, I need answers. I need cohesive stories with cohesive magic.
Look, you can't squeeze the entire lore into 4 hours.
Sure
I
you
still
can.
think it's a good one-shot, and I would give it a 16.
Yeah, that's right. A 14.
Alright, can we agree on a 15 then? Good craftsmanship, some lore holes, and a strong polymorph theme.
Maybe.
That's the spirit. Thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Exactly.
That's gonna be my thing now in every video. Don't forget to subscribe.